What's up, everybody? We're talking about 90s David Spade today. Like and subscribe! Like and subscribe! I just have to say that I am super impressed by David Spade and everything he does. He might be low-key one of my favorite performers from the 90s. A lot of people say Chris Farley, and yes, I love Chris Farley, don't get me wrong. But the fucking shitty comedy that David Spade did, where he was kind of an asshole but funny, that's what I also wanted to be. I wanted to be a combo of Chris Farley and David Spade. I wanted to get them women like David Spade got. I wanted the Cindy Crawford, Heather Locklear. Did he ever get Kathy Ireland? Oh my God, I would kiss that dude's feet if he ever got Kathy Ireland. Let's see.
Would you mind ending this sketch?
You like the sketch to end, huh?
Yeah, I would.
The sketch is too long, huh?
Yeah.
The same thing over and over, huh?
Yeah, right.
I ended the sketch for you.
So that was David Spade with his signature comedy, where he basically just told you what you needed to hear. He wanted that sketch. Can we bring that back? Like, if a sketch is going too long, let's just bring David Spade in. Like, how much is it for him to cameo every once in a while? Is that too much time? I think it's a good bargain. All right, I went to Homeboy's IMDb. It was hard to fucking read, so I went to his Wikipedia. So who knows how much of this is real, live, true type shit. But that's how it goes. David Wayne Spade, born July 22nd, 1964. Ooh, he's coming up on a birthday this summer. He's 20 years older than me, so shit, David Spade's about to be 60, man. Fuck, kills me, dude.
Girl to a U2 concert recently. Tell you, it's great. I took this girl, she looked a little young, and you got to worry about that, right? Certain legal things. So I say, look, before anything happens, you are 18, right? She said, well, no, but I will be in 97 months. All right, well, as long as you're going to be 18, I guess that's cool. So,
All right, but she looked a little young, so I say, look, before anything happens, you are at least 18, right? She goes, well, no, but, I will be in 58 months. And I'm like, okay, well, as long as you're going to be 18, that's cool, all right? Hey, if there's grass in the outfield, play ball, right?
Yeah, play ball.
All right.
David Spade, he started in Police Academy skateboarding. I don't know if you, Tony Hawk was supposed to be a stunt double, but Tony Hawk grew. So he was taller than David Spade. So he could no longer double for him. Then he went to Coneheads, which Coneheads featured a lot of Saturday Night Live alum. It started out with Jane Curtin and Dan Aykroyd, and they brought in Adam Sandler made a cameo. Chris Farley was the boyfriend. David Spade, which iconic character where he does a, look, he's having a tough day. Let me get that from you, and then he walks right in and gives the information like it was his. That was kind of a thing. Then he did it he became the Supreme Leader's little biznatch in the movie. But then after Coneheads, I don't hear a lot about this. PCU, that was the first time he played a college student in 1994. Then between PCU, and we didn't hear much about it, but then he went to star with Farley and Tommy Boy and Black Sheep. No, in PCU, did I mention he was starring with Jon Favreau? Why didn't they become better? You should have became friends with Jon Favreau, bro. He did pretty well. Then after Tommy Boy and Black Sheep hit, we got 8 Heads in a Duffel Bag. The second time he plays a college student, and this is 3 years later, which kind of could be a college student in 94 and 97. I love 8 Heads in the Duffel Bag. It stars Joe Pesci. David Spade plays this wussy doctor college student type that just really good. I mean, you have to see it to believe it. I'm going to talk more in depth about it. Then after Eight Heads, you get Senseless, the third time he plays a college student in 1998, and that's when I was like, damn, how many times? But it was literally only 4 years later, which you could conceivably play a college student 4 years apart. So I think I'm just fucking stupid. And this was probably a college student that's about to graduate, so it actually works out. I don't feel as stupid as I thought I did. Then we got one of my favorite movies, and this was after Farley's death. This was a starring vehicle for David Spade, and his co-star was another funny fat guy, Artie Lang, who is still with us, who we did not think would make it this long. In fact, he outlasted a lot of people. He outlasted everybody that was in the Dirty Work flick. Everybody. Norm Macdonald, Bob Saget, Chris Farley. Artie Lang's the last man standing. Bob Saget directed that film. Anyways, that's neither here nor there. Lost and Found, he Neil Diamond impersonation, which is fucking fabulous. He's got the Keith Partridge hair flowing. I mean, he's a beautiful man in that one. And that's in 1999. After that, we got Joe Dirt, I believe. I believe Joe Dirt is his next claim to fame. The next big. That was his big hit. I mean, and it wasn't a huge hit, but it was a cult fucking favorite. I worked at the movie theaters when Joe Dirt came out. I saw that movie so many fucking times, man. Then after Joe Dirt, we got Dickie Roberts, Knuck and Futz. It is one of my favorite David Spade. Well, not my favorite David Spade flick now, but in the 90s. Well, no, because Lost and Found. It's a great fucking David Spade flick, man. Watch it, enjoy it, live it, love it. Ooh, Dickie Roberts. I'm gonna be going more in depth on each of these movies. I'm gonna do like a 10-minute video on each of these fucking movies. Then you got Benchwarmers, where he met up with Rob Schneider, and this might have been the first time that they. Well, no, because Dickie Roberts was Adam Sandler production. But this was the beginning of them getting back together, and like Adam Sandler be like, "Yo, dude, we should do movies together." Then we get more into like the Sandler years of where Sandler is producing the movies, and I mean they're great. I mean, The Do-Over, Father of the Year, and The Wrong Missy. We'll go in depth in those two. But over this time, he did the TV. The entire time, he starred on Just Shoot Me for years. I believe it went 5 seasons, maybe 6. I don't know if they're written down. Then he was on 8 Simple Rules for the last season to kind of tie that together to try to bring after John Ritter passed away. But then he was on Rules of Engagement for like 4 more years. It wasn't a terribly awesome show, but I mean, the dude's been steadily working since the fucking 90s. I mean, I would say it goes Adam Sandler, Chris Rock, David Spade, Rob Schneider. And I think being third banana to Rock and Sandler is not a bad thing. All right, so this is going to be the ongoing series. Right now it's David Spade in the 90s, but I'm hoping to do all our favorite comedians and Saturday Night Live characters in the 90s. We'll go more in depth as it goes on. Part 2 of David Spade. We are going to look at his early career, stand-up, and Police Academy 4. Subscribe so you don't miss it.
Like and subscribe. Like and subscribe.